Hello, Sim friends, and I have another neighbor house tour. This is Eli, and he had built this monochromatic mansion, and I wanted to do a tour of it because Eli has a lot of talent, and I really liked this mansion. So here is the inside. So the entryway has a lot of greenery on the upper floor. And here is the mezzanine, and he has a fountain when you first enter the house, which is really nice. And here is the living room. Looks like these are the black glass fireplaces, and he has a large rug and a sofa. And then it looks like a half bath over here, and then a bar. That is essential for any household. This is a really pretty build. He has an indoor pool, which is very, very nice. And I love how he had done the balcony as a roof. You know, I like the railing. It's really pretty. There is a seating area in the bar. Here is a dining room, and it has the fireplace and some wall hangings. And here's a smaller room with some juice racks. That looks very nice. That never occurred to me to have that in a build. Then here is a part of a kitchen. I think he said it was the butler's kitchen or something. I don't remember. But then here is another part of a kitchen. This is black and white like the rest of the house. Here is another part of a living room and also a dining area. And here is how you get down to the basement. You step into a spa area here. You have some showers, some lockers. Here is a place for a manicure, pedicure, facial, and a massage. Hey, that seems so nice right now. And then here is a hot tub with some fountains. Very, very nice. And he has the doorways. Then here is a sauna and a sink. Then you step into this room. You have the Tokyo fridge, which looks like a vending machine, and a pool table, and those great couches. And he has a movie theater and a coffee house. Very nice. I like that coffee house. That's my jam right there. And then here's some produce and some sweets and stuff. Looks like a mall down here. And then here's a place for a haircut. That's nice. You have a small gym. Then here is the elevator that you take upstairs to the first floor. And here's a stairway to get up to the second floor. And there's a lot of the greenery here, which adds a nice touch. And you have some sofas and some wall hangings. Here is what looks to be an office. That's what I'm guessing. And that's a really pretty desk. And here is some bedrooms. I think he called these guest rooms or something. But these beds are pretty. And you have a closet and a restroom for each, it looks like. And here is the master suite. And you have a computer. This door leads to a closet. I think he called these his and hers closets, but this is a pretty nice closet. You come into this area, and here is another closet. This is a nice closet. These Sims have a lot of clothes, they're spoiled. And here is the restroom. That is a really pretty sink. You have a bathtub and a toilet, of course. And here is the bedroom. He had used the holiday high-rise bed. And then a dresser and some wall hangings. Here is a balcony, and you can do yoga and stuff on there. It has a lot of plants and stuff. Here's some sports cars. Those cars are nice. And here's the side of the mansion. And a pool, which came on this lot. I forget what this lot is called. I want to say Claus Compound, but maybe I'm wrong. Then here's a balcony. There isn't anything on here, but that's okay. And here is the indoor pool. So nice. So nice. This is a very nice mansion. Eli had done a wonderful job.